Hello, and welcome to Why Wellness 24/7. My name is Arlette Twersky, and I'm here to do some Tai Chi and Qigong with you. And it's hopefully very easy and something that you can just follow along and not have to learn or remember. The main thing you need to know is not to do anything that hurts and to breathe, and a little bit of a smile always helps. And we're going to start out just by warming up the joints. I'm going to start some music, and here we go. We'll begin just rolling the wrists around. And roll them around the other way. Relax the arms down. Let's roll the shoulders. And change directions. Let's start to swing the arms, sway your body. Keep it gentle. Breathe when you need to. We'll take it up into one corner and down, up into the other corner. Just breathing, moving as though you were moving through water. Open out the arms. Let's cross them in the center and toss away. Again, let your body come along. Just trying to warm up the joints. Open up the joints, let go of tension so that your chi, your energy can flow. Let's take a little swim now, over the top and down. Notice that my whole body is moving, not just my arm. So you're going to turn your waist, your shoulder, and your face as the arm comes around softly. And let's go for the other arm. We're going to switch arms again and do the backstroke this time. Now you can move the arm that you see moving rather than trying to figure out whether this is my right or my left. Just pretend you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Let's change arms. Breathing when you need to. Through the nose is nice if you can. You can breathe out through your nose or your mouth. One more. Relax the arms down. And we're going to start to shift our weight, turn the waist, and let the arms swing. As you build up some momentum, you can let the arms flap, just lightly hitting at your hip crease. Take it up to the rib cage, front and back. And up to the chest. And the top of the shoulders. Just getting the body ready to move. And now let the arms swing free, just coming to a gentle stop whenever your body tells you it's time to slow down. And that energy is still moving inside, even though we can't see it. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. We're going to start to roll the hips around in a circle. And change directions. We're going to continue to circle, but in a more subtle way. Bring your feet together. Let your knees go a little bit slack. Drop your tailbone down. And we're going to try to draw circles on the ground with our tailbone. Relaxing the shoulders, relax the fingers. And change directions. Let's slide down to the knees. We'll do some bending and lengthening by rolling our ankles around in a circle, making the knees look like they're going around in a circle. And change directions. And pretend to sit as low as you can comfortably. Don't overdo it. And then lengthen the legs and sit again. Come up. And one more down. And all the way up. Let's rest one foot on the floor. Put your weight on the other leg and just wobble the ankle around. And change directions. Let's place that foot back down on the ground. Shift your weight into the other leg. Rest the toes on the ground. And wobble. You can do this in the air if you like. Hold on to something. Even pretending to hold on to something helps sometimes. Change directions. Whatever way you decided to go, go the other way. And we'll put that foot down gently. Let's shake them out. Let's do a little bit of a light bounce. Just kind of gentle. Bouncing on the heels. Maybe getting a little bit more active. letting the arms, shoulders, and everything just shake loose. Shaking loose any energy that is stuck. Making room for what's fresh and new. Like a tree shedding its old leaves. And stop. We're going to take a nice breath in again. As you do, open out the shoulders and lift your face up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, in and down, drop your chin down, exhale. Breathe in and open out, look up. Exhale, in and down, release. Breathe in and open. Exhale, let it go. Come back to the center. We're gonna draw an infinity sign with our chin, all right? Or a figure 8, whatever you'd like to call it. The chin is kind of dropping down and making a circle and coming over to the other side. You should feel some gentle stretching in the neck. Nothing that hurts. The rule here is if it hurts, don't do it. Come back to the center. I'm going to try the same thing with your nose instead of your chin. So head is going to be facing forward, not drop down like it was before. And again, figure 8 with your nose. And breathing, always breathing. All right, now bonus points if you can do this with the crown of your head. So we want a lifted feeling up the upper part of your spine, up the back of your neck, lifting, and then with the tippy top of your head, figure 8s. And back to the center. But we roll the shoulders one at a time. And lift the heel at the same time. So connecting the upper body and the lower body. Because in Tai Chi, when one part of the body moves, the whole body moves. So it's not just the arms, it's everything. The breath, the body, the mind, all on the same page. Okay, let's lace the fingers together. We're going to breathe in, let the fingers come up, flip them over, still breathing in if you can, reach up, and exhale, open out to the side, stretch it out, and release on the way down. Breathing in to the top, and a big exhale. Take it to the top again, and this time, a little stretch over to the side. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, release. The shoulders relax. Breathe in. Flip it over. We'll tilt to the other side. Come up and a big, nice exhale. Releasing down. Breathing in all the way to the top. We're going to turn our waist so that you face one corner of the room. Come back to the center. Open out, exhale down. And we'll we'll do it in the other corner as well. Breathing in, flipping over, turn, come back, and release. Okay, I'm going to cover our lower belly with both hands. This area is called the lower dantian. It's your center of gravity. It's your energy center. It's about 2 inches below your belly button and 2 inches in towards your spine. We're going to breathe, but we're also going to pretend to be asleep. So, very relaxed sort of breathing. If you were asleep, this is how you would breathe. When you breathe in, the belly would expand a little bit. And when you breathe out, the belly comes back in, just all by itself. If you can get relaxed enough, this is actually how you breathe when you're asleep. Let's try it. In through the nose, expanding the belly. And out, letting it relax. Now, even though you're taking a big breath, you don't have to hunch up your shoulders. We want those shoulders to stay nice and relaxed, okay? So we're letting the belly expand, let the air come in, let the air come out. Our shoulders don't have to have any part of this. Let's try it again. In through the nose. And out. Alrighty, this time 4-count breathing. We're going to pause at the top of the breath and at the bottom of the breath for 4 counts. So along with me, I'll count the first one, and then you do 3 more by yourself. Here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and pause. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and pause. 2, 3, 4. Continue for 3 more. And relax the hands. Putting the feet together, traditional Tai Chi opening. Right fist, left open palm. Right under left, left under the right. Opening out. Gentle bow. Taking a little step forward with each foot. Symbolically stepping into our hall of harmony, where all of the good things happen. Let's put the feet back together and sink the chi. Little step out to the side. Open the door. Hands float up and back down. Breathing in and out. The arms float up as though they were just in a pool of water. No effort. It's called the effort of no effort. Let the hands float up again. Turn the fingers towards each other and open out. One hand scoops under, the other on top. Embracing the moon. weight as we do this. Shifting into one leg and then over into the other leg. Back and forth. So right now you're facing me and you're shifting your weight from side to side. On this next one, let's turn the waist a little bit and face the corner. And then open out facing me and then turning towards the other corner and shifting your weight. Opening, turning, shifting, and sinking. Did I mention breathing? If you're feeling any tension anywhere on your next breath, try to release that tension on the exhale. Make sure that you let your elbows be pointed down, and that way your shoulders will have a hard time scrunching up. Okay, open out. Come back to the center and float down. We're going to practice a sequence called the 8 Pieces of the Brocade. And this is a series of 8 movements, and each one is meant to work on a different energy pathway in the body. And these energy pathways are kind of categorized by the organ system that they nourish. So you have your digestive system and your respiratory system, and you have your bladder. There are these pathways like rivers or little streams go through the body in a certain specific pathway, and we're going to do movements that kind of stretch along those pathways. For instance, the pathway for the lungs goes down the arm, and we'll be doing movement that opens out like that. So the first move is called connection between heaven and earth. It's kind of like the warm-up that we did without lacing the fingers, opening out, coming back down, kind of gathering the energy from the earth, breathing in all the way to the top, flip the hands over, stretching upward, opening out, connecting to the energy of the earth, and opening to the energy of the universe, the palms facing upward. I know you can't see my palms, but they are facing upward at the top. This is called pillar between heaven and earth. Open out, relax down. We'll do one more of these. Let's open out one leg to the side, turning your waist towards one side. We're going to do the same thing again. Flip the hands over, reaching up, opening out, and relaxing down. So in Chinese philosophy, there are thought to be 3 treasures. One is heaven, the other is earth, and guess what the third is? Us, humans. And the humans are the connection between heaven and earth. We are the pillar between earth and sky. Open out, relax down. We're going to turn this foot to face the front, turn the other foot to face the side, turn your waist, and up we go with the hands and the breath. Breathing in, flip the hands over, the palms face the sky, receiving the energy of the universe. Open out. And when the palms are facing down, they're receiving the energy from the earth. Breathe in. And out. Let's take it back to the center with both feet. And this little move here, the hands go up to the chest and back down. I'm calling this one a Dantian connection. Up to the chest and down gently. Breathing in and breathing out. Now we're going to take both hands, cross them in the center. Open out your legs with the toes pointed forward. We're going to pretend that we're riding a horse here. So you've got your knees out because you've got a horse in between your legs, all right? Toes facing forward if you can, and you're going to be sitting on this horse. Now, don't go too low. Go where you're comfortable, okay? The hands are going to cross like this. Why, you say? Because we are going to sit on the horse and draw the bow and arrow to shoot the eagle. Then we're going to come over to the other side and do it again. The hands cross in the center. We're going to make an L shape with one hand and a gentle fist with the other hand. We're going to pull back on the bow with the fist, not real far. You don't want to pull real far. Keep it at the level of your sternum. The other hand with the L shape is going to open out. You're going to sight your target. The hand with the fist is going to reach. Both hands come back in the center again. The hand that did the reaching winds up in front and makes an L shape. The other hand a fist. Open out, sight your target, and release. The other hand winds up in front. Reach out. Cross the hands again. Breathing in whenever you need to. Reach. And we'll take it all back to the center. Bring the feet back in. Relax the hands. And a Dantian connection. Breathing in and out. Open out the hands. Open out the chest and shoulders and the feet. These hands with the spread out fingers are going to be the wings of an owl. And we're going to use our turning of the waist to let this owl turn and look behind into the woods. And then turn back to face me. And we'll turn in the other direction, looking over your shoulder and coming back to face me. Let's take a breath in before we start to turn, okay? Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale as you turn. Breathe in as you come back to face me. Exhale and turn. Breathe in, coming back. Exhale and turn. The wise owl looks behind. Take it back to the center. Relax the shoulders and the fingers and the feet. And a Dantian connection up and down. Once again, we're going to open out the feet. Put your hands on your knees, feet facing forward. Now you don't have to go down this low. You could be here, whatever works for you, okay? Whatever works in the body that you brought here today. Notice though that my back is relatively straight. So I'm not like this. I'm up here. Gonna bring this shoulder towards that knee. Leaning down, dropping the head down the center, and then bring the other shoulder towards the other knee and come up, all the way up, nice and straight again. Change directions. We're going to swing down and up, circling around. Keep it comfortable. Don't do what hurts. This is called waving the head while wagging the tail, and perhaps also stamping out the fire. Let's take a breath first before we start turning. Let's see what that feels like, okay? Breathe in. And as you come down, you're going to exhale. Breathe in on the way up. Exhale down. And breathe in on the way up. Change directions. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Walk it back in. And a Dantian connection again. Up and down. Almost as though you were helping steam to rise out of the earth, or water coming up from a well. Breathing in as the water rises and out. I'm going to get into that wide stance again, as wide as you like, or as not wide as you like. It's called a horse stance. Just remember that idea of like you're riding a horse. We're going to take two fists with the thumb tucked inside. Pull those fists back at your hips. Here's what it looks like from the side. The back is straight. Fists are pulled back. All right? Here, kick it out. Let's get a moment of brief respite before we do this again. Okay? Here we go. Into your horse stance. Couple of fists, pull back. Back is nice and straight. We're going to deliver a punch. Open the hand. Flip it over. Fan it in from the pinky to the ring to the middle finger, pointer, and wrap it up with the thumb. Pull it back in. And the other hand delivers a punch. Open the hand. Flip it over. Fan it in and pull it in. Punch. Open. Flip. Fan. Pull it in. Let's take another little break. Actually, with this move, I said the thumb inside, but that was an error. We're going to have the thumb outside when we're punching. So once again, we're going to try to do this and coordinate some of our breathing. So get into your horse stance, feet pointed forward, back straight, kind of a sitting position here. Take the 2 fists in, thumbs on the outside. Breathe in, exhale and punch. Open, flip, fan, breathe in. Exhale, the other fist comes out. Open, flip, fan, pull it in. Inhale. Exhale as you deliver the punch. Inhale as you pull it in. That energy goes across one shoulder and comes out the other shoulder and out your hand. Breathe it in. Send it out. Breathe in. Let's take 2 fists out to the sides. Open, flip, fan. Breathe in, pull it in. 2 fists forward. Exhale, punch. Breathe in. And relax. Step it back in. And a Dantian connection. Breathing in and out. Now we're going to take the hands off the center. Flip them over and reach up. But now we're going to turn the palms towards each other at the top. Before we were pushing up this way. At the top, the hands are going to be towards each other. So it's going to be like this. Up and then like that. Okay. Breathe in. Flip it over. Reach up. Palms turn towards each other. And then take it down the sides of your face. Under the armpits. You're going to take both palms and massage your way down the 2 sides of your spine to your lower back. When you get there, take a little stretch. Stick out your belly, bend your knees a little bit, look up. And then we're going to bring the belly back in, hinging at the hips. Slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Soften the knees. Relax the back and the head. And you're going to kind of hang out like a rag doll down here. Very loose and relaxed. And paint your way back up the feet. Past the shins. Past the knees. Past the belly. And the hands continue to rise. You don't have to be turning. I just did that so you could see what it looked like from the side. Hands face each other and then come down. Under the arms. Massage your way down the back. A little stretch. And then hinging at the hips, reaching forward with the crown of the head and sliding down the backs of your legs. Softening down. Brushing the earth, or whatever you can reach down there. Coming up. Up and up and up, breathing your way up to touch the sky. It's called brush earth and touch sky. A little stretch here. Folding forward at the hips, down the backs of the legs, and painting your way up the fronts of the legs, past the knees, the thighs, the belly. Breathing in, continuing to rise, reaching up, palms face each other, and then softening down, releasing down. Folding forward, softening down, brushing earth. And we'll do a Dantian connection right here, up to the heart and back down. Breathing in and out. So the last of these 8 brocades is called 7 Bounces to Cure 100 Maladies. It's a great name. So what we're going to do is lift the heels off the ground. We're going to do it 7 times. And on the 8th one, we're going to hold it. So we're going to go up once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. And then we're going to release with a kind of a crash, dropping down on the heels, boom. Letting that vibrate right through your body. Okay? As you come up on the heels, as you lift the heels, you're going to take a little breath in, a quickie breath, like a little gasp. Okay? We're going to do 7 of those. At the 8th, we're going to hold and release. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. And release. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. And release. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. And release. All right, we're going to end this with some Qigong tapping. Going to make some gentle fists and tap at your kidneys on the 2 sides of your spine, under your rib cage. Just gently tapping. It's called knocking on the door of life. And now take your hands up to the base of your skull and tapping with the fingertips. Up to the top of your head, down your face, your chin. Tap at your collarbone, the chest, the hips, down the backs of the legs, outside of the ankles, inside of the ankles, tapping up, inside of the legs. Let's come across to one shoulder and tap down the inside of one arm. Flip that arm over and tap your way up the outside of the arm, across the chest. Switch hands and go down the inside of the arm and up the outside of the arm. We're kind of evening out the energy, distributing it nicely down the body, down the sides and the back side and the hips, down the fronts of the legs and the sides of the legs, up the insides of the legs and the belly and the chest. And now we're going to make nice, long, smooth, massage-like strokes down the hand. Flip that arm over, and with downward strokes, we're going to go up the arm, up towards the shoulders. Smooth across your chest, over to the other shoulder. Take over with the other hand. Go down the hand with downward strokes. Flip the hand over, and with downward strokes, you're going to make your way up the arm. Stroking down the chest, down the sides. Take the backs of your hands and sweep away at the kidneys. Sweep down the fronts of the legs and the sides of the legs. Sweep down on the insides of the legs. Make your way back up to the belly, up to the chest. And now we're going to squeeze, just a gentle squeeze down the arm. Not enough to hurt, just enough to feel it. Turn the hand over, kind of a massage, like squish your way up the arm. Yeah, it's spa day here at Tai Chi with Arlette. Come across, and we'll squeeze our way down the inside of the arm. Flip it over and squeeze your way up. Brush your way down the chest, down the sides, backside, sweeping away again at the kidneys. And sweeping down the fronts of the legs, up the insides of the legs. Coming to rest at your center again. Cover your dantian with both hands. Take a couple of deep breaths. Check in with your body. With each breath, try to release any tension that is left. And say to yourself, today, may I be safe. Today, may I be healthy. Today, may I be joyful. And today, may I feel peaceful. Let's flip our hands over and share that out with each other and the entire planet. Today, may all beings everywhere be safe and joyful and healthy and peaceful. Let it go. One foot returns. One last time, let's sync the chi, gathering in that beautiful energy, washing it down through the body, giving the rest back to the earth. Traditional Tai Chi closing, right fist, left open palm, right under left, left under right. Opening out, gentle bow. This time stepping back with each foot and taking your whole of harmony with you until we meet again. Thank you so much for being here. If you joined me on Why Wellness 24/7, you can leave a review. Tell me if you like the class. You can do this live with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Y. Just check the schedule before you come. And thank you so much for being here. Take care.